Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy TJ Pedro, and I'm back with another video. And just before we get started, I don't know, there wasn't a ton of traction on my last video. I'm playing MLB The Show, March to October, the most impossible challenge in MLB The Show. I'm going to try and give the Baltimore Orioles a championship in March to October. So if you didn't see that one, I'll just go to my channel. It'll be the second one behind this one that you will see. But anyways, let's get right into the video. So while everyone is cooped up at home because of this virus going around, baseball has become, out of the picture for most people, and for good reason. But there are still topics to talk about, including why haven't some free agents, especially Yasiel Puig, signed a contract yet? Now, this question is twofold. One, we do not know what he is asking for. And two, we do not know what teams think of him. All we know is he is 20. He's in his late 20s. He's got a cannon for an arm. He's got all the tools to be a great player. He just has to find a way to mold them together. So now you have to ask the question, why won't a team take a chance on that? And what team will take a chance on that? And I brought up that the Yankees should get him. But now with this whole suspended season thing, it looks like Judge will be back in time. I don't know if he wants to move to center field, if that's a possibility for him. Maybe it'll work, but they're probably trying to work with their farm system, and that's fine. I like the Yankees farm system, so I'll take that, but that just takes another option off the table for Yasiel Puig. Let's go through what he's done with the Dodgers postseason wise, because a lot of teams right now, especially contending teams, are saying, what can he do in the postseason? And so Yasiel Puig with the Dodgers, when he actually did make the postseason, because obviously he didn't make it last year with the Reds, but with the postseason, he had overall, he had the most games played in Dodgers history in the postseason. Think about that. The Los Angeles Dodgers, he had the most games played in the postseason of all time. So he's got experience. He had a 280 batting average with 23 He had 5 homers, 23 RBIs, 17 walks. He had an on-base percentage of .351. His slugging wasn't that high, so his OPS is going to be a little low. But 2017 is when he really shined, where he had like a .350 batting average in 2017. He also had one of the more clutch home runs for the Dodgers in that series, which would probably be highlighted a lot more if they would have won that series. But, Astros had to bang some trash cans and beat them. So, he is a contributor in the postseason. So, I think if he's going to go to any team and he's going to help any team most, it would be a contender. Another reason why I brought up the Yankees. But, and I don't know if his camp would do that, but maybe bring him into LA. Like, maybe he goes back. I mean, let's face it. He did not play great in Cincinnati to start the season. And the thing is with him is he plays better when the weather is warmer. Just remember, when he came up, when he was very young, he did not have any experience with bad weather. He was living in Cuba, right near the equator. And if you learned anything in science, when you're near the equator, the weather stays about the same. It does not go down to freaking 40s or 30s, and it does not snow. So he was having a little bit of issues, especially night games at home in Cincinnati and also in Cleveland. But as the season went on, he was able to progress and ended up having a .350 batting average with the Cleveland Indians at the end of it. He only hit 1 home run, but he was able to contribute. He had over 300 on base percentage, so he was contributing on those runs. So let's think of other contenders that would want him in their system, specifically in a state that's in the South. I don't know. Maybe a team like Texas. I mean, it looks like they're trying to compete this year, and it looks like they're a couple pieces away. They gave up Nomar Mazara. They have Joey Gallo, so they have players in the lineup that can balance it out. I know they're not heavy like favorites to win anything, and it's going to be hard for them to get out of that division, but I mean, he could probably help them a ton in getting them to the postseason. And if they do make it to the postseason, you know he will contribute. That's the thing people got to realize, is when he makes it to the postseason, he will contribute. Now, I'm not going to say a team that I think he would fit perfectly with, because I would hate that. But you know what? I'll say it anyways. Maybe a team like Houston. Houston, I don't know if they want to play Josh Reddick in right field anymore. So maybe they go and try and get the most out of the potential in Yasiel, and he balls out there, and they're also heavy contenders still. So he has teams should be going after him. He should have options. Other teams that would be good with him, I mean, teams that people have said he'd be good with, Miami, and teams like that are bottom feeders, so that he can strive in there at like the 3 hole. He could be like the star of the team. But like I've said, he contributes in the postseason. I think that's his most beneficial factor. That's what I want you guys to take away from this video. It's the fact that a team from the team that will make the postseason would benefit greatly from getting Yasiel Puig. So we all have no clue what's going on behind the scenes, but all we know is Yasiel is a force to be reckoned with, and I would be shocked if he wasn't on a major league roster, especially a postseason ready roster, anytime soon. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. I'm on my way to 200 subs. Please help me out with that so I can go for bigger and better goals, and maybe eventually get to being monetized on this channel, which is a dream of mine. So help me out there, hit that sub button, and until then, I'll see you guys next time.